We've all got bird flu.
Oh, shit. And welcome back. We're continuing with, I believe it's class 7 now, so we're pretty close to knowing what's about to happen.
We're about to find out about the Scarecrow, or Labor 9, some kind of robot.
It is one of the labor models. New humans developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party researcher's will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many people snooping around and disturbing your investigation, so I had it patrolling the building. And now, the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head? No. Close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Duck's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Missing? When I found her in a box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may have well missed something. Wait. He doesn't mean Vilmuda's brain.
Dun, dun, dun.
Correct! You do catch on quickly. Miss Dux did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive? But her body is gone? All that's left is her brain? Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I do not... Oh, sorry, alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is quite a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Her personality still remains in this world up until a few minutes ago. Inuits ago.
Inuits.
You gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Duck's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, and today her mind.
Oy vey.
You are a far more twisted villain than I could have ever hoped to be, Mr. Kawara. I killed Vilmuda.
Twice.
It was my fault all along.
This game is getting shockingly dark. Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Yes, it
there's
is.
no end to the dark levels this game can reach.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to date some pigeons.
Why did it have to happen this way? Yeah, I didn't tell Bermuda anything about there being a crazy dark past to this. She just
No.
thought there was like a dating sim for birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I basically thought it was this absurd concept of let's date some birds.
This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Tux told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Bermuda is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Kawara.
Wait, Textorus Melodia Funus. The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return.
That's right, the doctor is probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you. Kawara, come back! Sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas?
This presence, mystic phantom, the avatar of miasma.
You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure?
Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Filmuta's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered, I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Filmuta continued, I agree. I would do anything to make Ryuta's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
When we were children, that's right. That was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Bermuda's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. And you and Miss Ducks both said you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I am carrying out your wish, just as you have stated it.
And Bermuda cried for that suicide bird, and the fuckers killed her. Kill them fuckers! And the Geki did have a sad story.
Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I too had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish. Though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you. I don't care about anything now. The meter is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If it was what my life is to be like, if this is what my life is to be like, I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara.
Ah, my crimson breast senses danger. Yeah. Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight!
Hold on a little longer. We'll get you out of here. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Oko-san shall not fail. Much better. So one can say you slack off as student president, Shiriana.
The Crimson Breast shall not forget this.
Ah, you two alone. Where did Kawara go? Oh, sorry, goddamn it, wrong person. Were you separated? Did Ryoto wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Oh, nay. No! Doubt the doctor is making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak.
If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness.
Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can't explain. Well, we can explain while we walk. Assuming I don't run out of breath.
Or fall asleep.
Very well. Let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive?
Look at him.
He's got a slight red tint to him. Oh! Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is nae normal. Miserable medicine man. What have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Ho, ho, ho! Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? There. It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho, ho, ho. Bah!
He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean?
His duty now is to fly above the world, spreading the seeds of throughout all of humanity. Throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Oh! Do not fear. Okustan will stop Ryota here and now. Oh! There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed and washed in a small red tint. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we stop him here? Quara is very strong but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. What? Him? He's nuts.
Ha ha ha! Black beyond honor! Because of course.
There he goes again. No, there he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Quara, stop! Ah!
Feels good.
Oh dear, there goes Shirogane.
The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One.
There. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing?
Yes, Erect Walrus, this game got a whole lot weirder. Whole lot.
Yeah. Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back here, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual?
The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song.
Oh! Okusan attack! Okusan cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota. There we go. Perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness. No. This is Hatoful boyfriend. Do not think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go ahead with it.
Prepare yourselves. We fight, brethren, bound with the red lotus fetters. Apparently I look like the sign language
feathers.
people. Red lotus feathers? Chacaron, macaron.
I remember.
Ruta, Textoris Melodia Funus appears. Angel's turn. Pure Wings Awaken, or... doesn't matter.
Black Demon.
Black Demon, be silent! Textoris Melodia Funus, now is the time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. Smack. San's turn. Coo or
Cuckoo?
Cuckoo? Cuckoo.
Oh! A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses, boy.
Smack. Kazuaki's turn.
Listen to us.
Listen to us.
We're all trying our best for you, Quara. Come back to us.
Smack. He smacks him too. Sakuya's turn.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained?
Smack.
Stop, Quara. This is not the path you must travel.
Smack again. Question mark's turn. Geez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. Aw, geez, I don't want to see you like this either. Smack. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota. Smack. Ryota was defeated.
Oh, she.
Hey, CJ.
Ah. Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this?
Do you want this? Huh?
No. I don't. Woo! Oh! Ryota is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. Remitter reactivated? Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important.
This is true.
Yeah, well, Ryota is a biological weapon. I suppose this means my data was insufficient.
This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast.
Wait, Angel! It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far, even to look more like... have you ever gone as far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. Hey, sister. It was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I missed you too, sister.
Woo! Welcome back.
Without some purpose. How have you been? I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you are expecting, I assure you.
Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. Mr. Jefferson is amazing. The healers we got earlier? Healers? The Hela cells from last month? Yeah, them.
That's Henrietta Lacks, if you didn't know. Those are cells that are made from a cancer patient that have never died, and this is like 70 years ago.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, them from the unusually old human, aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead? Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawara Ryuji. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Hey, good morning, Isa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. To your butt. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Isa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry? No, tapestry. Hey, good morning, Isa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can do to help, if there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Isa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Or, of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Isa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil. Look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. Ooh, spouse breach sounds serious. I will carry on your research while you are out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I am interested in your work, sir, I am part way through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumbed to the disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room surrounded by his family. Isa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Isa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request? He's too nice. He'd never ask for something even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well, I shall remember. What is his name? Ryuta. It's Kawara Ryuta.
Oh shit.
You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead, or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you, and that was my only goal. Kawara Ryuta, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated, but this boy...
He may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now.
Who is Issa?
Issa, the doctor, isn't it?
Iwamine was Dr. Shu. I'm trying to remember, the headmaster's name. What's something... Time for 8th class, y'all. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was him. Yeah, Phil, you were right. Issa is Iwamine Shu. It was Dr. Shu.
When your father died, my world was all altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death. Both good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. Bermuda. He rarely returned home, always leaving his mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. We were lovers. I doubt that there is anything in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me. And you see the result? But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is what I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should have never met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There's no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Here's the house, here's the...
Woo! Thanks for hosting.
Ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen! I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well, the contract ends today. That's what the 80s blankets called now. And I must admit defeat.
It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus. Hi,
How are you doing today? We're doing great.
Yes,
I think this is almost over, but we're
so.
pleased.
We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss.
We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above.
I see you are still alive, gentlemen. Somebody set us up the bomb.
Make your time. Oh, nice.
Pretty lady who can kick your ass? Hot.
Mr. Lewan?
I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym. Good one, Mr. One. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs. Rad.
We're going to be playing some Jackbox, and then we're going to be playing something else a little bit after that as well.
Oh, you're going to have to
Something
stay tuned
secret.
to find out.
Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway.
Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear.
I am grateful to you.
The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signs of the researchers who work here. Vital signals, pardon me.
Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. Woo! Woo! The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative.
Well observed, Oko-san.
I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here.
Call on me, call on me.
Colon me, colon me. Is that everyone? Thank God. No, we're not playing that game. Shall we go, Kurara? Can you stand?
Congratulations for not falling asleep.
Yeah. But we need to bring ducks with us. I think everybody else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Oh, I'll post that in a sec. There you go. This is some cheese. Your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please if you can. I will indeed remember your face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget.
Mongrel.
I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to...
Oh shit, that was a gunshot.
Every heist has been perfect so far. You guys are whipping it. Doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There should still be time before the humans. Mr. Nanaki?
Oh, is he holding a gun? He
A
is!
pistol in his hand.
It's wing hand.
He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... Ah! Ah! This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial, What do you think, Doctor? Well... I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course, thank you. Very soon, cheese biscuit.
Hold your goddamn horses.
Tell me, Dr. Iwamane. No, Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? Ho ho, I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail.
Okay. A mourning dove's brother was a quail, alright. Go on. Oh no, because he was an orphan, so the orphan brother, yeah. Oh, Hitori. I'll do his voice. Nageki, are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else.
I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently here, have you not? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money.
That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry.
You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all.
You don't think I should be working?
No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way.
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you.
That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. Oh, country millet, that's what I gave him on Legumentine's. Oh, it's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? Oh, cheese biscuit. September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet, going to work and coming home. Every Friday, we all gather together and have supper. We only have supper once a week. There are children who go to school, there are those who work, like me, and children like Nageki, who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back! It's dangerous! Hey, you! Are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. No matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin and... Ah! Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Is it because we're birds? Why? Why? Tori. You were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. They died somehow else. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us.
Right.
It's a little lonely.
Yes? Hitori? What should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help?
You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay?
I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of the Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything.
Should we get a doctor, Nageki?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them.
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't... If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay?
But...
How about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed.
What do you...
Whenever you say you're fine, you never are.
Oh, okay.
Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. Dr. Shu. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? I think this is probably Dr. Shu, so I'll do the Russian voice. All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system, but Nageki is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily? Indeed, he can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us.
So, I'm just thinking back now.
Mm-hmm.
There was a photograph that we had when we did the storyline trying to date the teacher, and it was all scribbled out. He said it was his wife or something, right?
Yeah, he said it was someone he loved, and I think it was female because he said like she was gone or something.
Okay, maybe that's it then. I was just wondering if maybe that picture was actually like a picture of his brother, which apparently is Nageki.
Yeah, maybe, because they're both quails. But I think he said like she. So.
Okay.
Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Isasuma.
I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricular and facilities are among best in the world. The medical center is located on school grounds. We propose that he live in center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise any time he should need. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me with following dress. I will be waiting. Isasuma.
This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we were sent to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori.
But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness so you won't have to be sick.
Do you not want me here, Hitori?
Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes.
Okay.
And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that, I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life there than here, and most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. Right. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, "Progress is good and everything is fine." If everything's fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really all right. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. It's intermission time, but I don't want to interrupt this because it's got so much momentum.
It'll be done with this bit in a second. Probably.
Okay, all right. Then we'll just keep going, as this will just be a long segment. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00, set a fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki, where's Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. If you want to.
Hey, Tori.
What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here.
I'm sorry.
His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Huh? Open the door, Nageki.
Hitor. I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore.
What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better, thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me to our home.
Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them.
What are you talking about? We can't... We can talk later. I can't let you die.
Can you do me a favor, Hitori?
Anything. Please.
Please make sure there's nothing left of my body. And Usain Hattori? I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nagaki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know. Isha, I came to greet Nagaki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. But then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the facility. Faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body. You won't die just yet, Isha. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body were contained the macaron chacaron virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see, thank you, Isha. Hang on just a little longer, Isha. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nageki, come here, over to me. The same soft smile in his face that he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few minutes before the humans enter the school's grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shugane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Sakuya.
Sideways.
Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go into that room. Just the two of us.
So we can boom.
What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say. Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand.
The fuck?
My body feels weak. I think I must have to put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki! Nageki! Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Quara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki! 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 Nageki!
Wow.
Nageki! 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 Sir, listen to me.
He's gone crazy.
He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. What's whose name?
Stop it, Hitori. I don't know who's speaking. I don't know if that's Ryuta or Nageki speaking.
Maybe it's
I think it's Nageki.
the liver. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me, Hitori? Oh, of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me your exact revenge on Isha. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing? I remember, of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori, I'm no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see, it was Isha, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki.
I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not forgive Hitori.
I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow. There's a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine.
Come for me, Hitori. I'm here.
I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone.
You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever.
That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying, tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yeah.
Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Isa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear.
Mr. Nanaki. That's wrong. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know, best of all people, that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would have never died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you'd never have felt pain. Sir, why? Do you think he was sad? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret.
Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again and again and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful.
Hitori? Yeah.
Yep, it's the only choice.
Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You've been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. First was, come save me. So I, listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the macaron chacaron virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will only bring sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked for me to take revenge on Dr. Isha, on all those who brought you pain. Yes? I need to grant this wish. I need to. Hitori. My second wish was... No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish.
It's not
It's
about...
not...
Oh.
I don't know who's saying this.
It's probably the teacher anyway. I think.
You just read it.
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you.
Just read it all.
Okay, that doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You are more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well, and we can sleep well, too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was live, Hitori. Live and be happy.
Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first, I thought my remains, the part of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, are keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again, somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara? Thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt? Are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected! If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will never forgive this madness. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Filmuda. Oh, sorry, I'm staying here with Filmuda. What are you saying? What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. Fucking Jin. I see. Kawara. I thought you would say that. The Macaron-Chacaron virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there is a way to remove the virus? Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissue from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness. Lunacy. The same goes for Miss Duck's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside the glass jar, but barely. Indeed, given Labor Mind's behavior and subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personalities and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him.
In 100 years.
It's impossible now, but one day we might be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, can you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kawara. A label? No. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please, promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you.
A lot sure happened today, Filmuda. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yup, so will you fill me in, please? For anyone who zoned out and wasn't paying attention, here you go, here's what happened. I guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm going to miss eating udon. But having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. Because we're fucking frozen. So, okay, everyone who wasn't paying attention, the end happened. That's what happened. Okay.
Woo! We did it, everybody! To be honest, I don't think that was as sad as the initial ending with Nageki.
Nageki the ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one got me. This was pretty brutal, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh look, the video warlock was Kurt Gertner.
Video warlock? What the hell? No birds were harmed in the making of this game. I don't believe you!
Their hearts were hurt.
Oh, bird hearts. They're faint, you know. You have to be kind.
So, all you people that are like, yay, it finished. We might another time go back and do some of the really short things just for some ending videos of like some quick parts of the
different birds
stories
that you get to romance, because we still haven't properly gone after Sakuya, and then there is Crazy Angel that is possible. Those are the only two birds left.
They might not be soon, but they will happen at some point, someday. And now I think we're going to have a break, then we'll be back momentarily with Quiplash.
Just give me a minute to set it up while the intermission's going, but we'll see you after that.
See you in a bit, everybody.